I was born in Jamaica. I was raised in Spanish Town. So, of course, there were bad influences. And I came to America around 97. For me, everything was just brand new. And one of the biggest encounters I had was bullying at school, because it was just different to me how to handle things. And I wasn't used to that environment. And I didn't know how to handle it. And I guess I would just get into fights, even though I didn't know how to fight. I got to a point where I lost confidence. And my mom, she put me in martial arts to rebuild that. And it took over ever since.
My name is William Hamilton. I'm a police officer. I train here at Tiger Showman. I've been training here since 1995. I had some issues growing up. Single family. I grew up in Brooklyn, and I grew up in the projects. Real bad neighborhood during the early 1990s. Real bad neighborhood. A lot of my friends are either dead or in jail. Training here has definitely helped me. It taught me how to set goals, and taught me how to get those goals accomplished.
I met Will Hamilton in Rego Park, Queens, the Tiger Showman School. It was my first school that I started in. I got into it, and I was picking up very well. I remember the first time I got accepted to sparring class, and Will Hamilton, I didn't know who he was. He was a black belt at the time, and he beat the out of me to a point where my mom was watching. She was in shock, and I didn't quit. I didn't give up. And afterwards, he came to me and he said, "You're pretty tough, man. You don't quit." And he told me to come on Sundays and he'll teach me how to box. And it's been that way ever since.
You definitely need a mentor to make a champion. Everyone needs someone to look up to. Everyone needs someone to look up to. But it also takes the champion themselves to have that eagerness, that self-motivation to want it, to want to be a champion. To want to go out there and accomplish his goals. And that's what Uriah had. He had that in him. I could see that. I could see that. I could see when he walked in that door that this kid is going to be a champion. I knew this kid was going to be a champion.
Well, I just love martial arts so much because I thought it did so much for me growing up that I wanted to give back to other people what I got. And, I came from a good family, but a lot of people who come from broken families, or a father who's not there for them, really take to martial arts, and it really does great things for them. A lot of the things that a father is supposed to teach their kid and is not there for, martial arts can come in and teach them those values. I started out teaching in the karate school, and karate school, more mental than the physical techniques you learn, and I still apply that today. I think the most important thing that we teach is the mental part of martial arts, which is not to quit, self-discipline, achieve, don't give up. All of those aspects of martial arts are really important. They're really important in life, and they're really important if you get in the cage or in the ring to fight. It's the same thing you need for that, it's the same thing you need for life.
Well, Tiger is like my dad, just the way he approaches things, and it starts off in training of how he pushes you mentally, and to break through certain barriers, and to always, he always tells us that, you always have more to give, and that just really instilled upon me, where I'm in any situation, I just say, there's another round left in me, and I always carry that attitude. And in this type of sport, when I carry that attitude, it carries over in certain things in life, whether it's, certain struggles I'm going through. I always think that I can do this no matter what.
Tiger Showman has done an enormous amount. He had an opportunity to do that, to change lives. And that's what we all have as instructors. He implants that in us. We have the opportunity to change lives and make people's lives better. And he had that opportunity, and he's passed it along. He's a great man for doing that.